What's up, guys? So I know it's been a while since I've posted anything about the car or anything. It's been ugly out. It's been snowing and it's really been shitty out. So as you can see right now behind me, it's rainy, ugly, not all that great. So today what we're going to do is we're going to fire this baby up. It's been a while since, probably been maybe a month since I've actually turned her on. It's just been sitting here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to start her up, make sure it gets up to, maybe up to temperature a little bit, and then we're going to shut her down. I'm gonna talk to you and show you a few things that I want to take care of while this winter season. The car has a few little things here and there that I need to address. So yeah, so we're gonna hop on in there and see how she turns on. That's the belt. It's been probably moist. 22 degrees. Should be good enough. I don't want to fill this up with smell. It gets all over my clothes. It's not on E85, so it's on regular pump gas. Pump gas smells pretty bad. Yeah, there's the belt's calming down. It's just moist. Everything's so moist, so it's not. It doesn't sound very good. That's my R6. He's all moist too. This thing only has 3,000 miles on it, so it hasn't even been ridden much. It's brand new. Alright, I think I'm gonna shut her off. She's warm enough to get that chop. Really moist in here. What the hell? Yeah, she's at 135. That's good enough. Alright guys, so the problems. The belt little squeal issue, that's not even an issue. That's just because it's cold. That usually doesn't happen. It's only when it's cold like this. So issues right now. It's not really a big issues. Right now, the only I already showed a little bit of the ground here. As you can see, it's wet there. That's the power steering. So the power steering is definitely leaking. It's not much. It's just like while it's running, it's dripping. So that's one thing that needs to be taken care of. I'm gonna drop the rack. I have some seals. I'm gonna show you the seals in a minute. Maybe I'll put up a picture of the seal kit that I bought for it. And if it works, you know, you guys can use it. I mean, you guys could just order it. Back here, as you can see, wow, that was me jacking it up. But right here, there's also it's also dripping in the rear. That's the rear differential. It's leaking a little bit. Let's see if I can turn the light off. Woohoo! So yeah, as you can see at the corner there of the diff, it's leaking. It's not much, it's just dripping. So that needs to get taken care of. Those are my arms. Those are actually still holding on really good. I know a couple people didn't think they were going to work, but it's been working just fine. So that's that. That needs to be done. Another thing that I want to get done is the so the fuel system, as some of you that have been following me do know, this is my Instagram. Some of you already know that I used to have a big fuel pump right here, and I had also a fuel surge tank, and then my fuel pump took a crap, and so here's the little tank. It's dirty. I got to clean it up and stuff. It's been sitting, but yeah, that tank is gonna go back in its normal place here. It's mounted. I do have a mount for it, so that's gonna go there. The fuel pump was what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have basically, let me see if I could put you guys down and I could just point so you guys could see what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, right, let's say this is the container. That's gonna go like right here. It has a mount that I made for it. It's gonna sit upright like this. And then the lines are gonna come down. I'm gonna have everything inside because I wanna make sure that everything's contained. I could have them routed down and then have the fuel pump underneath. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run it around here, have the pump right here, and then have the lines come forward to my mounting point, which is right here. Not my mounting point. This is where the line goes down and up to the front. So yeah, the fuel line's gonna come in, it's gonna go to the pump. The pump's gonna shoot the fuel out to that fitting and then straight to the front. So that's gonna be that's the plan. Yeah, I gotta clean this guy out too. It's dirty. But the reason I want to do that is because I want to ease of access. I want to be able, if something's wrong with this pump, I want to be able to just, you know, put a pan underneath it and set the pump in there, unbolt everything. I'm tired of having fuel dripping here, there. You know, it sucks when you need to make a repair or something. The return line's still going to be there. That's going to be the same return line. I'm going to add, hopefully, if I could get a little space where this circle is at right here, maybe I could have the surge tank return here, because at first I didn't have a big return. I was using, let's see, which one was it that I was using? I believe I was using this as the return, which is not a big deal, but I think I should put a bigger return. So I'm gonna add a return to here. That way I could dump fuel from the let's say that's the surge tank. So it'll dump the fuel from the surge tank over to this port here that I'm gonna make. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for the fuel part. And like I said, I could mount the fuel pump underneath, and I have space under there. But like I said, it's easier to be standing here working on your pump than being on your back trying to mess with all that fuel underneath. And I do have a fuel cooler. I don't know if a lot of people know that I do, but I have it where the second muffler usually goes. Here it is. So that's my fuel cooler. That's just for the fuel, basically. As you can see, it's a good one, and it's already plumbed for the return line. It's being used right now, but I got that for the Magna fuel because it doesn't like to see any temperatures above 140. It starts to vapor lock. So that's that. And then this is the controller that I got for it. So basically, once it gets to about 100, I've got to bump it up because I have it set to 100. 100's not enough. So I'm going to bump it up to like maybe 120. So that way it turns on when the fuel gets up to 120 degrees. And it works. It works great. This summer, I went to Maryland. And when I got back, the fuel cooler was actually working. The fan was on. It was doing good. So yeah, that's the update on the car. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.